Amanda, the former assistant chief of the Austin Police Department starts a new role today.
Sean Mannix will suit up as the new police chief for Cedar Park. KXA and Sophia Beausoleil is live outside of the police department where Chief Mannix will start his new job in a few hours.
Good morning to you, Sally and Brian. Yes, he's a familiar face. He comes from APD, and Chief Mannix brings about 30 years of experience to the table. And you know, Cedar Park is known as one of the safest cities in Texas, and he says he plans to keep it that way. Now, the city picked Mannix out of 75 other applicants. He's been in Austin for the past 20 years and was appointed assistant chief back in 2009 to APD. Now, Mannix says he believes in the community policing method, meaning having constant interaction with people, organization, and city leaders, meaning just having a positive influence in the community. And the new chief says technology such as crime maps are important to help keep the community safe as well.
I'm very fortunate to be taking on what is already an outstanding police department. My predecessors left me behind the tools that are needed to keep the city safe. And just by working together, moving the department towards a data-driven, intelligence-led department so that we have our fingers on the pulse of what's happening in the community and working with the community are all measures to keep the city safe.
Now, he's a huge believer in regional partnerships, so not only with APD, but with the FBI and the Marshal's Office when it comes to training and ideas and the law. He will be sworn into office on Thursday at 6 p.m. at City Hall. Reporting live in Cedar Park, Sophia Beausoleil, KXA News.
All right, Sophia, thank you. You know, there's been a big change in Cedar Park over the last 40 years.
We took a look at the census numbers for the last 4 decades, and here's what we found out. Back in 1970, the city reported just 687 people living in Cedar Park. Then 10 years later, there was an increase of near 3,000. In the 1990s, there was a steady flow of new people moving in. And then the boom hit in 2000. Today, an estimated 57,000 people live in the city. Cedar Park expects that number to jump past 94,000 by 2015.
Well,